Okay, so we've caught up with our friend here, and we got a little bit too close, so I'm kind of doing this on the fly here. I didn't really have much of a time to, or a chance to introduce this little attack of ours. Introducing attack number 4 or 5 or whatever on this convoy. So he's zigzagging pretty pronouncedly, if that's a word, and I'm gonna kind of infer an AOB based on what his general direction of travel is. He's right now heading kind of north-northeast. Yep, sure enough. So I'm going to say right now he is kind of, sort of, like, wait a minute, let's look at the map again. It's going to be kind of, sort of square. He's going to be, we're going to be a little bit ahead of him. So let's say that. And I kind of have been tracking them throughout the day, and their speed is probably going to be roughly 5.5. So let's go with that, and we're going to use a fast... Oh no, we're not really in range for one though. Sandwiches. Whoa, that's a lot closer. Start the position keeper. I think that reading of 1.5 might, or less than... Oh, hey, wait a minute. I can see the mast a little better here. Yeah, that's it. That's money. That last reading I had was wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. And we're just going to use a plain torpedo because I think using a fast torpedo... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have demonic crewmen. Wonderful. I think using a fast torpedo wouldn't really help us too much here, but could be wrong. Been wrong before. It's been known to happen. Gonna ride this torpedo on into the night. Not a euphemism. Wee, 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 wee. I think I'm probably next patrol gonna have to do something about these torpedoes being so unbelievably foolproof. Like they really should not be working at the level that they are. And this is starting... I was going to say it's looking like a miss, but now that he's leveled off, I think we could be pretty good. Oh, snap, crackle, and or pop. And no secondaries on that, but with 2 hits on that type of shit. Oh, there you go. There's a secondary. I think that's going to be it for him. Right? Right? Left?
Yes, sir.
Up. Oh! Hello, nurse. Yeah, that'll do it. I think that is it for him. And her, rather. Ships are women for some reason. And that is it for the convoy. There are 2 escorts remaining, but what are they escorting? The ocean? Escorting themselves? What a sad situation to be in. That is the end of that convoy. I'm pretty happy about that. It was a small convoy, admittedly, but, we killed the whole convoy. 4 ships. Pretty amazing. Pretty good. I like it. I'm pretty happy. I'm trying to make it sound like I'm more happier than I really am. It actually is pretty cool. We haven't been sinking a lot of merchants, and I like doing that. I like hunting like a proper submarine. I don't like this business of running around, shooting at... I mean, I like sinking carriers, don't get me wrong, but the last patrol was extremely exhausting, going from the Coral Sea up to Midway and back, and sitting on, you know, sitting with my thumb up my ass. Not literally, maybe. Ooh, that's a lot of fire. It's just nice to get back to the fundamentals of Silent Hunter, which is sinking unsuspecting merchants. Well, he was suspecting us, I guess, but no matter. We sank him. That's what counts. Okay, so we're gonna start going to the north, and gonna actually try to limit our expenditure of munitions as we make our way there. Simply because we don't have a whole lot left. We've actually used exactly half of our ordnance on that convoy, I think. Because there's 2 there, there's 6 torpedoes left, and then there's 6 empties. So yeah, we used half of our torpedoes taking out that convoy. Not the greatest economy of force there. We also used some shells, but, yeah, you know. Random noises. That makes it sound like, I don't know. I'll stop talking and continue sailing to the north. Okie dokie, we have a radar contact, and based on what I'm seeing, it's heading north, medium speed, and I'm presuming that means it's going ahead 8 knots or so. And I'm also assuming that this is probably one of the escorts from our convoy. I've got us turning to the east, and I've got my men shouting like a bunch of assholes. You guys are incorrigible. Alright, so we're going under, and basically, if I hear that this is a warship, I'm not going to be too interested in it, just because well, that's kind of hasty. It could be a task force of some kind that isn't a dumb, boring escort, but... Wait a minute. Well, we've got 2 contacts. Right? Well, I see 2 lines. I mean, that's obvious. But this is a warship, and I'm assuming that this is another one, and I'm also thus assuming that these are the escorts from the convoy. Are going silent? Well, we'll take a look, just to be sure. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Let's keep an eye on this one now. Is he heading our way? He is heading our way. And what the fuck? Okay. Okay, that's over here. Just saw that task force report, and I got a little bit scared. I got a little nervous, but looks like that's well out of our area. And speaking of out of our area, this guy, let's take a look now. If it's a big warship, I'll definitely take a shot at it, but I'm not thinking that's what it is. Where is our nearest contact, sirs? 56. And it says long range. If it's a big ship and it's... What would this range theoretically be? I'm getting a sight contact for it, but it's so small, I'm assuming that it's not easily seen. So I'm going to keep going to the east here, because it looks like there's a contact of some kind to the south. Actually, how about we start tracking south a little? Yeah, let's do that. Whoa. Sound effects. We could look at this other one. That's not a bad idea. That's going to be to port, right? I mean, port left, but port correct, yes? Little nautical puns for you right there. Or something. Nobody's laughing, though. Yeah, there's an escort there. Okay, don't care. Don't care about that, but let's try to catch up with this merchant here. And he is heading very helpfully on a apparently due north course, and just as I say that, he starts to head east. You bastard.
Yes, sir. Returning course, sir.
And that guy's sprinting back and hold the phone, hold the onions, hold everything. He looks like he's zigzagging. I thought I got everything in the convoy. I don't think that this is a remnant. That warship is probably about at least 8 kilometers away. I'm going to look off to the left here, and if I can see him, I am not going to surface, but if I cannot see him, I'm going to assume that we're safe. And again, I have to crane my neck towards my monitor, which puts it away from my mic, so I apologize if there's any distortion. If your precious little reality has been distorted beyond all repair. Warped into some kind of unrecognizable mass. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's put that down, and I think I'm going to go on the surface. Risky as it may be. Change our course a little bit to the north. And a sighting, 2 sightings. Okay. Give me the nearest. Still turning. You liars. Oh, it's a radar contact is what that is. Let's kill the radar for the time being. Good conditions. A little bit of wave action. Motion of the ocean is conducive to the... You know what? Never mind. Oh, I killed the radar again, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Let's unkill it. 036. Yeah, it's running pretty fast to the northeast. So we're going to... Oh, that's the wrong accent for the wrong game. Knock it out a little bit that way.
Returning to course, sir.
And indeed, we shall increase our speed. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, naturally. Oh, 290. That's probably the other, yeah. Don't care.
Single contact. Bearing 293. Long range.
Okay. That'll do. Somebody mentioned in one of the comments that the Japanese really don't get the ability to track radar for a while. So I'm probably being a nervous Nelly about some of this stuff, but it's good to keep, you know, have good habits about these kinds of things. Because even though they don't have the ability to track us now, they will later. And I don't want to fall into the habit of you know, doing dumb things repeatedly. I'd rather do them kind of on a spontaneous, whimsical basis. Oh, whoa!
140. Long range.
Hold the phone.
Yes, sir. New course 2.
Oh shit! Okay. Hold on. Let's undo that. Check that,
New course 8.
and also kill the radar. You should be in visual range, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe in light of the darkness. The play on words there, folks. In case you were unable to tell. Alright, I had 1/3. Oh, spotted.
Current depth 10.
Let's just track it on... Well, let's track it with our periscope. And indeed, we'll back up to start stopping. As much sense as that makes. You're a liar and a cheat. You kiss your mom with that mouth? That is a lie. That is deceit. Slander. You hear nothing? I don't know what that sound was. Okay, so I've got the contact there.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
I'm gonna put us a little bit further ahead, even though I said I was gonna back us up. That was the Charlie Brown adult voice, and it sounded exactly like it did on television, I assure you. Meanwhile, no, it's not the Yamato. No, it's not the Yamato. It is a merchant of some manner, but in the darkness it is going to be very difficult to tell. It has a single funnel, stack, whatever you want to call it. We're going to let it get a little closer so I can get it.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
That is not my intent. Let's see. Let's get the scope up to see what this is. Oh, I think that's a... Is that a Hansa? Let's go fly a kite. Let's go look and see if it is. Oh, big modern Hansa, I do believe. And we don't have this view. Now it's missing some of the masts here, so that's actually not it. This is a possibility here. Let's just keep looking a little bit. The cabin is very close to the stack. Uh-oh. Here come the police again. Actually, that's an ambulance. I can tell by the sound. I'm a pro. Slice my sausage. What is this? No. I think I could have been onto something with the modern Hansa. We'll just have to scroll through again. Let's just get. Gotta get. Okay, come on. I didn't like how some of the extraneous masts looked on that. And in fact, the cabin is snug with the stack on one of those, so that's not it. It could be a big split. Sold. I'd buy that for $1. Okay, so now we got to start arranging it. I'm considering coming up, trying to figure out how to do the Dick O'Kane method a little bit better. Dick O'Kane! Because I think it would be nice to throw a little variety in here. And everybody loves variety. It is their favorite magazine. Give it a little bit extra time because it took me a little bit of time to get the AOB on that sucker. And what's the verdict? What do you know? Okay. So we're going to use the aft tube. Why don't we try for a magnetic? We haven't done that in a while. Draft is 8. Influence, we don't have to do a high speed. Draft is 8.6, so let's set it to a little bit over 9. And open the tube. And let her rip. Whoops, that's not how you let her rip. That's how you let it rip. Or let her rip. And I think I'm going to very cautiously dive here.
New depth, 4-1.
Now, hold on. Wait a minute. It's saying it's going to be... okay. I was thinking that was the actual impact time. It's a minute from then, though. And that is about right. We're looking pretty good here, I would say. On track. Did I set that to an influence? I think I kept it on influence. I'm a little bit distracted when I make these attacks sometimes, so... You know. Looking good. Getting closer. And I almost think that he's speeding up. Maybe that was just the action of the camera a little bit, kind of messing with me. I think it's going to be slightly astern, so I must have gotten the range reading a little bit off. But, oh shit, it's going to miss. It's going to miss. Might hit the... by a hair's breadth. That was a miss. It ran right under the propeller. That sucks. We do have time for another attack, I guess. Except we have to go back up to periscope depth. Okay. You're done. Stop. Stop it. Thank you. Oh yeah, we're still under. And there. 207 now. That's going to be tricky. I feel good about that. Identification now, though. As much time as it might have taken me. I'm going to up the speed. I think it's going a little bit faster than we were able to solve for. So let's go to 10. And we'll do the same type of shot. We'll use a influence on this. Just over 9 as I recall. Come on. Influence. Do it. And there you go. A lot of lag in between the actual shot there. I probably should have waited. Yeah, whatever. Now this is the kind of shot where, given the angle of the dangle, okay, never mind. The angle of how the torpedo is probably going to hit, it's good to use a magnetic under these circumstances, because torpedoes can glance away. They can bounce off the side of the hull. With that said, though, I can't see it. I think there's some fog rolling in. That's interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to speed things along here, and this is looking much better. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ha 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 ha. That should probably go off right under the boiler. Does indeed go off at all. Ooh, that's going to be very close. Nice. That almost looked like it impacted off the hull as opposed to because of the magnetic influence of the ship, but I'll take it either way. Alright, so that's a hit. Sad about missing with the first time, but we nailed the second one. And we're going to stay under for a wee bit. Continue to the north. Enunciate! Project your voice! We're going to go ahead 2/3 as well. And the other torpedo missed. Good grief. Let's take another look at him. He might need some encouragement, some helpful advice on what he should do next, which I can provide via gun. He's definitely slowing down, and there is definitely fog. You can see the ship is starting to fade a little bit there. Even though he's really pretty close. He does appear to have taken some engine damage of some kind. So I think, with that in mind, let's just go ahead and go onto the surface and prepare for some fun. For a midnight ride. Note the time, viewer. Moron. Okay, let's see. Let's adjust. Oh, we already are going to the north. What am I thinking? We're going to increase our speed then.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You found it. I'm so glad you found that ship. Let's see who hasn't been on the gun in a while. Hagen Mathis, where are you? Okay, sort you by name. There you are. Welcome to the gun. And, Shenanigan Flanagan. We'll have you on there as well. Alright, so we're going to use highly explosive ammunition. And we're going to notch down the range. Something like so. Oh, that was much too high. Holy fuck. That's the kind of shot we're looking for. We'll go over here. We can decrease our speed, because he's not moving, really. I didn't check to see if he's armed. Just occurred to me. Probably not prudent. Boom, boom. It looks like a giant fiery meatball. Ah, delicious. Ow. I don't know how to fix that. I'm very sorry. It is excruciatingly loud. Let's do another couple of shots and see if we can maneuver around to the other side. And how about one more? Right around... Oh, I don't know, there. Okay, now let's go this way.
Yes, sir. New course.
We should be able to just simply maneuver behind him and then around again, but... Because look at how slow he's going. Oh, we can kill the radar, too. Yes, I reckon. And we'll just go north. He's extremely, immobile right now, so let's just do another couple of rounds here. Switching over to armor piercing simply because I have more of them. Not really a smart way to do it, but you know. The smart way is rarely the effing controller way. Oh! Oh dear, he actually looks pretty low in the water. Whoa! Okay, so that went, over the top. Give it another couple of shots. These are excellent. In my... Oh, he's on fire! He's burning, he's burning, he's burning for me. Don't know why I made a Blue Oyster Cult reference there, but I did, and I'm gonna stand by it. Well, I made it because it was a joke, you see, and oh, there you go. All right, well that saves you and me the embarrassment of further Blue Oyster related comments. We hit him with one, missed with one, to my mild embarrassment, but nonetheless, what happened happened, and we sank some more tonnage. How many tons? 5,864. Not bad. Not bad for a night's work. So we're going to stay on the surface and hope that the escorts in the area leave us alone.